This is Nara.
네, 저는 대한민국에 살고 싶어서 북한에서 왔습니다.
22-year-old Nara was born and raised in an upscale family in North Korea, but she wasn't happy with her life, so she escaped with her mom, leaving the rest of her family and friends behind. I got the chance to sit down and chat with Nara today in Seoul to hear her full story.
안녕하세요. 저는 함경북도 청진에서 온 강나라입니다.
She's come from 함경북도 청진 City, North Korea.
언제 같이 북한에 살았어요?
저는 이제 2015년도에 탈북을 해서 지금은 이제 대한민국에 살고 있어요.
Yeah, 2015 she escaped North Korea.
And why did you leave North Korea?
저는 이제 북한에서 좀 사는 것도 괜찮았는데 자유가 그리워서.
The reason why she decided to escape North Korea is that she missed liberty.
How did you physically leave the country?
저는 이제 브로커를 통해서 탈북을 했고요.
She paid like $10,000 almost, and she swim the Amrok River between China and Korea, and she went to the other Chinese city.
연길.
연길, 연길, and 청도, 곤명,
태국,
Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah.
So you went from North Korea to China to Thailand?
She stayed in the jail in Thailand for 1 month, and they contacted the Korean government and came back to Korea.
So they allowed her to come.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Kim Jong-un and what was it like to grow up under his dominance?
김정은 세 글자만 꺼내도 뒤에다 뭐 존칭어를 안 붙이고 말해도
Actually, just North Korean normal people don't really care about the Kim Jong-un, and if anyone just mention Kim Jong-un, it can be problem. Yeah, someone come to catch you.
So you can't even mention his name?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she always listen to everything he says or she just doesn't care when he talks?
그렇게 많이는 아니고 한 70%는 썼죠.
Yeah, she caring not that much, but 70% she really listen to. North Korean people really scared of him. Yeah, scared. He's a scared person.
What are the biggest struggles or difficulties adjusting to South Korean culture?
생땅에 와서 이제 사니까 정말 힘들고요.
In the beginning, she of course some difficulties with the language part. It's different country, especially the food part. 삼겹살, 떡볶이. Yeah, she really loves cheese. Yeah, chickens. Yeah, these food are not in North Korea.
Which life do you like better, living in North Korea or South Korea?
저는 지금은 그냥 북한에서 살면 좋은 점이 정말.
So she lives in South Korea. It's really hard. She should move fast and working harder. But in North Korea, she feels really free and doesn't need to move fast. Doesn't need to work harder.
So she prefers North Korea?
대한민국이죠, 그래도.
She prefers South Korea.
South?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you keep in touch with your family and friends back home, and is it hard to keep in touch with them?
It's not easy, but it's available. So she paid $500, and the phoning the Chinese phone call in the barrier of North Korea.
Can I ask you about your background in North Korea? I think you're quite young. Going to school, what are your interests?
Actually, her life in North Korea is quite rich. But she wanted to find the liberty. That's why she escaped.
Do you plan to stay here forever?
이제 한국 처음 왔을 때는 저는 원래 북한 가려고 했어요.
When she came here for the first time in the beginning, she thought she's going back to North Korea one day, but now just keep living 4 years. So and then she doesn't think anymore of going back to North Korea.
Do you think North and South Korea are more different or more similar?
North Korea and South Korea are really different, she felt. Yeah, especially in the beginning, when she went to supermarket, then she couldn't use that her word what she used in North Korea. So it was totally different, and that's why she was a little bit scary to go out, hang out. Yeah.
Are you ever scared that people here are going to find out you're from North Korea?
전혀 그렇진 않은 것 같아요. 처음에는 이제
Actually, it's not dangerous at all. It's not scary at all because she worried a little bit in the beginning, but after she opened in the video on the TV, and many people just recognize her, and it was really fun and happy. So now no problem at all.
It was a special experience to meet Nara and hear her life story, because when I spent 4 days in North Korea back in 2017, we were at the top of the Juche Tower in Pyongyang. I never got the chance to have a full conversation with a local. This girl has some courage to do what she's done at such a young age, and I think she has a very bright future down here south of the border.